everyone, and welcome to American Firearms Network. Thank you for watching us. We really appreciate it. For those of you who are subscribed, we thank you very much. For your new people that are watching, we hope you enjoy the show and subscribe, like, and share. Today we have another great show. It is the elections and the aftermath. Paul, Instructor Paul, this is, from what I hear from a lot of people are concerned about what's going to happen if Trump loses.
Yeah.
That's the big thing right now, right?
Mm.
So 4 out of every 10 registered voters are extremely concerned. They did a poll that if this election goes south for Trump, okay, even for Kamala, it's going to be bad. What are your thoughts?
It's sad. It's sad. It really is a sad situation that we're in a country like ours, a great country, and people are nervous because they're voting one way and they think they're going to get violence because they're voted one way. And it's sad. I've always said, Todd, it doesn't matter who you vote for, who I vote for. At the end of the day, we have to respect each other's opinions. We have to respect each other's views.
Yes.
And a friend of mine, he's in the military. He's a Marine. And he said, you know, when you're on the battlefield, you're not worried or not if that guy's a Republican or a Democrat. You're out there, when the bullets start coming over, you're making sure you're watching his back and he's watching your back. And I think in general in life, we have to do that. You know? And I think the onus is on our leaders to make sure that what they say does make a difference. It really, really does. We as instructors, if we give the wrong information about the gun stuff, okay, people are going to listen to us because we're instructors. So it's important that we give the right information. It's important that we say the right things. So I'm not going to get into who people need to vote for. I'm saying as a man of faith that you have to treat everybody with love, dignity and respect. And I think if everybody does that, our world will be a different place. But saying that, and I was telling a young man today, this is still a great country because you go to some countries, you can't even vote. You can't get to the polling stations. You could end up losing your life. So we're still blessed in a way.
I understand we're blessed, and I heard every word you said, and I do agree with you, but we're in such a violent, really violent place right now. In the news, Kamala Harris supporter went up to a 76-year-old man who was wearing a Trump shirt and a Trump hat, and he attacked him and beat him up. 76 years old.
That's wrong.
Okay? In Michigan, in northern Michigan, another incident, used a car to run over an 81-year-old man because he put a sign on his front yard. All right? So you hear these stories all the time around here. You see all the rallies, and just with the tension of what's going on with Israel and the war, and the war in Russia and Ukraine, and just everything that's happening right now, it's just a build-up. You know, and some people feel so strongly about immigration, and they feel Trump's going to finally do something. Right? Immigrants are coming in. Nothing wrong with immigrants.
Right.
Zero wrong with it if you come in the right way, fill the paperwork out.
I understand
the right way. Zero.
But
when you have illegal immigrants coming in that are committing murders and rape, okay, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, anywhere you go, if they're going to break the law, it's wrong. You know, and I'm a person that I look at the two sides of it. You know, whether you're a Republican or Democrat, I don't care. But I've always said it. It's about how you treat people. You got to treat people with love and respect. Listen, I'm a black man, okay? And if a police officer or anybody that's white treats me bad, I am not going to think that all white people are racist or all white police officers are bad. I just had a bad instance with one police officer or one person. And I think that we have to get over that thinking because one person says something, everybody's the same.
You have the best attitude in the world, but not everyone's like you.
I know.
There's people that are really sick and getting enraged over this.
I know.
I know someone here in Florida that bought 30,000 rounds of ammunition because he thinks there's going to be a civil war if Trump loses.
Oh,
30,000 rounds, Paul.
what?
Yes, I mean, people are preparing. Right, we're both in this gun world together, right?
Yeah.
Teaching, and I hear it all the time. The elections, they lose. There's war's going to break out. You got to be prepared. People are getting their guns ready. I mean, I hear this a couple times a week, maybe more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear it too.
I
We
hear it
talked
too.
about this.
Yeah,
So
I hear it too.
not everyone has your way and great, amazing outlook of the world and the country. There's a lot of violent people out there who just think things differently,
Mm-hmm.
who don't look at the world the same way, and they're very adamant about the direction of the country, and it's a real problem right here. And
But what do you do? What do you do? What do you tell someone out there that has these feelings and has these fears? You got to give them something. What do you tell them? You tell them to go and buy 30,000 rounds of ammo and stock up? What do you tell people?
I tell them, it's too much. You're going over the top. It's
Right.
overboard. Nothing wrong with having a firearm and protecting yourself like you normally do. Maybe if you feel like you need to be on extra alert to what's going on, that's okay. But to go to all these lengths to,
Yeah.
some people are stockpiling food,
I know.
right? They're
I know.
stockpiling. They have shelters in their backyards and bulletproof, these little shelters that are going on that I hear about. I think it's overboard. you
Yeah,
know?
I
and,
believe so.
and these people that are doing this are looking for trouble. Some of them,
Yeah.
any little thing, and they're going to go to jail.
Yeah.
If they break the law, especially with a gun, right?
And then now, as bad as people may think, the law is still strong in this country. To a certain extent, if you go out there and commit a crime, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, you're going to get thrown into jail. It's going to happen. So, is it worth it? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to sit here and say that you got to do this and you got to do that. It's tough. All I can tell people to do is do what you can do to make sure you keep yourself safe and your family safe. Don't go out looking for trouble. Okay?
Agreed. And
I have people in my family that vote differently from the way I may feel. Okay? But I have to respect them, and that's it. I respect that, and they respect that with me. Like you said, not everybody thinks the way we think.
so my brother, who's a Trump fanatic,
Yeah.
okay, nicest guy in the world, non-violent, but a Trump fanatic, believes in what Trump is going to do. It's going to help protect the country.
Right.
Okay, he's entitled to his beliefs,
Mm-hmm.
but very mild-mannered guy and a great guy. But he feels also that there's going to be major tension out there.
Yeah. More likely will be.
So you just be ready, but you don't need the fanaticism. Is my point. But
No.
in my opinion, I think there's a good chance of things happening bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the government is prepping for that. I know they're doing special simulations to kind of determine where these outbreaks might happen and what they think. Is there going to be another incident like on the 6th in
Right.
Washington, D.C.? They're planning for the worst scenarios. Okay?
Right.
So, anyway, listen, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for watching. We really, really appreciate it. And have a great night.